What's good, YouTube? What's good? What's good? Welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nika in with let's chat. We got a couple of things I want to run down with you all. Just to, keep you up to date or to render my opinion, because these are not new news stories. They are just simply what's in the top of the blogs. And, you know, I'm sure other YouTubers have probably already taken to their platforms and rendered their opinion. However, it's time for me to render mine. So we're going to talk about a couple of things, starting with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now, as you know, he's been in jail since November the 18th, and he has, he recently had his first of many court dates to come. This past Monday, the rapper pled not guilty in his racketeering case. The judge set a trial date for September the 4th, 2019. And unless bail is granted by the trial judge, he will remain locked up until then. His attorney, Lance Lazario, plans to apply for bail directly to the trial judge since Tekashi was denied bail earlier after offering up to $750,000. He offered to surrender his passport and to be on house arrest. Now, the shit don't get better for this boy. It gets worse because, he's involved in this RICO case, and the FBI has basically frozen his accounts, meaning can't no money get out. And that account sits dormant until the FBI releases it for it to be open again. And his mom is having problems, paying her bills and whatnots, and she may even wind up being evicted soon because she ain't got no money to pay none of her bills. Now, I feel like, first of all, he should have bought his mom a nice, affordable-ass house where all she would have to worry about is paying her utilities. That's what he should have done. He should also have set up some money for her in her name, her account, separate from what the fuck he got going on. This is just a shame, and this shows you how people who gain fame and money real fast really don't think on a level that would allow them to continue to stay in that income bracket. They do stupid shit. Now, if his whole family is dependent on him, why in the hell did he get in situations such as this? Especially when he had been warned by other people in the industry who has gone through various court cases and whatnots. Why wouldn't you take advice from people like that? But you chose to do it your way, and your way has got your ass locked up. Judge didn't want shit from you, say you're going to stay your ass in jail. Then reports came out that the FBI has a confidential informant. I heard that. I said, do Jesus. Now, Tekashi lawyers say anytime it's known that the FBI has a secret informant, it's always a case of concern, but he's certain that his client, Daniel Hernandez, a.k.a. Tekashi 6ix9ine, will be exonerated on all charges. I said, baby, you in big trouble. This shit ain't getting no better for him. But I can't feel sorry for a person who put themselves in that situation. He was warned. He had opportunity to not do this, but because he wants to be something he not, he decided to roll with these people, and this wasn't the right crowd, because now they got your ass caught the fuck up, and they was clearly was about to try to assassinate you, child. So you being in jail might be the best thing for you, but I hear he having a hard time in jail, and child, he didn't want to be put in no unit that had any Crips and Bloods, and he's at this facility now that's known to be the facility they house people who are about to snitch, child. The case just gets bigger and bigger by day. All I can say is, at the end of the day, I hope this young man has learned his lesson and he'll go on about his life, because life ain't really over for him now. I know they talking all that 25 in life. He could be actually sentenced to more years than he's actually lived so far. And I'm not saying that he's not gonna get out, but I don't think this is the end. I really don't. But I think he had to be shook and stirred. But we gonna see. We will see. Now, moving on. Y'all came for Nene Leakes, huh? Child, it all started with Greg making a post message to what he quoted all my men, talking about loving and forgiveness. And, of course, Nene had jumped down in his comments, and she, she got real crazy with him. In other words, she said some shit she probably shouldn't have said, and then she deleted it. But see, the shade room don't never sleep, bitch. They got it. The the comment said, well, you need to do everything you just posted. Practice what you preach. Then added, you need to pray for yourself. This mean, grouchy, evil stuff you pulling these days are not cool. And then she deleted it, like I said, but the shade room had it. Then a few days ago, she was speaking out again, saying if she was sick and it would make her have a new perspective on life, and she wouldn't be so grouchy and mean toward people that are trying to love you and love him and be there, she said, but that's just me. And then she asked her followers to pray for her. Well, the court of social media got involved, of course, and was dragging for her openly speaking on Greg in a negative way during a time like this, as he's battling cancer and what's not. Y'all was driving Po Nene to death, baby. That Po Greg had to come to the rescue. He was just basically saying she's a one-of-a-kind woman, his rock. He said she stepped up to the plate, batted that shit out of the park, and that he loves her and thanked her for, being there for him, yada, yada, yada. Look, I know that when being a person, when you're sick, I know both sides. I done took care of a sick person, and then I have been that sick person someone had to take care of. And my whole thing is, it may get a little bit frustrating. He might even say something that hurts your feelings because he's going through so much. He can't really focus on you the way he should, and he's not in his best state of mind when he's fighting a demon such as lupus. I mean, not lupus, child, and gave the man my shit, such as cancer or whatnot. But I just feel like she was a little harsh. Don't you, all the people that you know and you call your friends, you mean to tell me you could pick up the phone and vent to Cynthia or somebody? What about the new girl that was on the show last week that I didn't talk about? What about Tanya or whatever her name is? Social media was not the place for you to go and let out your raw emotions. That's the problem with social media today. Everybody want to put every aspect of their life on social media for the world to see. And when people critique your ass, you get mad. Just like when they came for her on Twitter, she gets to talking about, well, I'm the bad guy. She want to play victim. But if you kept that shit to yourself or voiced it to someone you know that you can trust and they wouldn't take it and go sell that kind of information to the blogs, then why didn't you just take that opportunity opposed to complaining? He is in a very vulnerable state right now. He half-ass scared, whether he want to admit it or not. Don't nobody want to die. This is a lot for a man of his age to be going through. And instead of her being complaining, I'm not saying she can't complain, but you should not took that to no social media. That's not your boyfriend. That ain't no cast member. That's the man that you vowed to be with for the rest of your life. And I get you doing all you can, and he probably can be a little bit, need a little attitude adjustment or whatever, but you don't vent that shit on social media because you open up that Pandora's box for everybody to have judgment based upon what you done put out there. They didn't have to know that Greg is weighing your ass out sometime because he going through his own little shit with this cancer and all you trying to do is be there for him. That wasn't something that nobody on social media needed to know. If, like I said, all the people that you run around saying you friends with, why you can call Cynthia. Tell her how you feel. She ain't gonna tell no goddamn about it. You're down there have to threaten to cut Cynthia in the face for her to say something. And the only reason why she'll say something then is because that bitch pride herself on her looks. Her looks has made her money. So, of course she would be afraid. She not gonna, unless you threaten like that, she's not gonna spill your tea. You could have taken it anywhere but social media. You brought that shit up on yourself and they rolled your ass for Phil. It is what the fuck it is. You can't do that kind of shit. I have learned that when I first had started doing social media, and then I started doing YouTube and stuff, I had got to a point where when I was in my feelings, instead of me calling my good Judy, I get on social media and make old nasty ass posts, and it really wasn't nobody's business. Then when somebody say something, I tend to want to get mad. But now looking back on that shit, I can't get mad at nobody for making a comment on something I put into the public. If you keep your personal shit to yourself, the public has no reason to come for you because they don't know what the fuck is going on. Y'all excuse me, our Bath and Body Works had a little sale, child. I had got me some stuff, and I'm trying to light this here black cherry and Marlowe candle. It smells so good. Y'all need to check it out over there at the fashion fair. I mean, not the fashion fair, over there at the Bath and Body Works. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. I feel that way about it because she shouldn't have never did all of that. Take your shit to your friend, someone you can trust. Keep that. It ain't lit, Malik. Okay. Keep that shit to yourself. Or tell your closest friend that you can confide in that you're going through it, trying to be there for your husband in his time of need. Don't tell fucking strangers, because then you open up the door for them to have opinions about your relationship, and everybody ain't going to be nice about it. They going to come at your throat because they are either mentally disturbed or they're taking your situation and transferring it into something they went through, and they get mad about it. So the way you combat all of that is keep your damn mouth closed. Keep your business off of social media if it don't need to be on there. That's all I have to say about that. Now let's talk about 50 cents. That's 5 dimes, 50 pennies. You are awful heathenistic, motherfucker. Yes, you are. Now, People.com reported the 43-year-old rapper posted what they call a disturbing comment on IG under a photo of his son, Marquise Johnson, hanging out with the son of 50's longtime rival, Kenneth Supreme McGriff. Now, 50 wrote both these niggas, if both these niggas get hit by a bus, I wouldn't have a bad day. He later tried to defend that, but fuck all that, because the bottom line is you're the one that's aging. Marquise is getting older, but your ass is getting old, meaning that you may come upon a time where you need that boy. Now, I know you got other children, and you probably believe, oh, in my old age, or if I get sickly around this piece, my other kids gonna take care of me. They got my back. Them the very ones that'll dog you out, and the one that you mistreated, talked about bad on social media, and tried to cut off paying child support to the damn mama. That's the one you'll need. This dude ain't nothing but an internet troll in his fucking fields. He in his fucking fields because he got mad because baby mama left his ass. And he has been bitter and being mean to that woman and the child that they created ever since. He even was trying to stop the girl back. Because let's go back, bitch. I remember. I didn't talk about it, but I remember reading it. That she was thinking about joining the reality TV realm. And I guess he don't want her to run her mouth. So he gonna tell her, respond back that reality TV deal that she was working on was null and void. He had shut that down and told her that I own the rights to your life. He's an awful motherfucker. He gonna reap what he sow in his last days. Please believe me, you run fast, but you do not run long. You cannot do folks like that and expect good things to happen. 50 will one day be held accountable for all the mean and hateful things that he has said toward his son and his baby mama. I promise you. I hope I'm around to speak on his damn downfall when he catch karma back from all of this shit. Got people out here wish they could have children. You got a whole son in this account that you're supposed to be molding and nurturing and preparing to live in this world where he gonna have an X on his back simply because he's a minority and he's a male. But you ain't got time to teach and groom him because you in your fucking fields. You's an awful motherfucker. I don't see it for him. I don't. As much as I used to love me some 50 Cent, I can't stand 50 motherfucking ass now. It is what it is. Bye, hoe. You a trash bag hoe. Anyway, rest in peace goes out to the 41st president of these United States, George Herbert Walker Bush. He passed away yesterday at the age of 94. Y'all remember Barbara died not too long ago and she was 92. They lived a long life. God bless them. May they rest in the afterlife. That's all I have to say about him. Rest in peace goes out to Oprah Winfrey mama. I think her name is Vernita Lee. If I'm not mistaken, she either died on Thanksgiving Day or the day before. But rest in peace to her as well, and my condolences out to all of Oprah's friends and fans out there that's mourning the loss of her mother along with her. Condolences to the Bush family, everybody that was a close friend and associate to these people, and the people who really believed in him and supported him throughout his presidency, his stint in the military, all of that. Rest in peace to both of them. Now, Funky Dineva has apologized for saying Blue Ivy Carter was ugly, and I appreciated that because that was not okay. It's not a good look, but he saw the error in his ways and he apologized, in my opinion, in a sincerest form that he could. So all is forgiven over here. I'm glad he was able to see it because, child, I was about to find my B emojis and ride down on his ass, and I'm not even a Beyonce fan. Now, she come on, I listen to her, but I'm not going to search for her, buy her shit, or go to her video concerts. But you don't talk about nobody's child. Keep children out of it. Even in these little beefs down here on YouTube I see, it pisses me off because my thing is this: keep children out of grown folks' affairs. You could talk about me like a dog, call me every name in the book, but what you not going to do is talk about them eggs. That's disrespectful, and that's how you wind up having a motherfucker pull up on you, okay? I'm just being honest with y'all. But he apologized, and like I said, where mercy is given, mercy is shown. I forgive him for it, and I'm cool. I can go back over there to the channel and get my life all over again now. Moving along, Essence.com reported that Lee Daniels finally settles a $5 million lawsuit with Dame Dash. Y'all recall Dame said that he gave financial support to Daniels in the beginning of his career, and Daniel has since then failed to repay the investment despite the man's success that he's had with films such as The Butler and his hit show Empire. Child, precious, all that shit he was involved in. But he has finally settled on an undisclosed amount, and each side is responsible for paying for their own legal fees. Dash reportedly stated that he's good. He just happy that two people from the culture could come together and work things out. So that's a wrap to their argument. They shouldn't have nothing else to say, right? Right. All right, let's move on. Amber Guyger. Y'all remember that that's the Dallas police officer accused of shooting and killing Botham Shem Jean in his apartment. Well, she was indicted this Friday for murder, according to CNN.com. The indictment comes more than 2 months after she was arrested in the shooting of Botham Jean at the Dallas complex apartment complex that they both shared. Not together, they both just lived there. And that the killing sparked days of protest. Now, see, that's a problem for me right there because we so quick to protest 1 or 2 days and then we stop. In all honesty, if you about that life, that protest should have been going on until Friday when they indicted her ass. But nevertheless, I digress just a minute. The indictment is a step toward justice for the family. His mother, Allison, says in a news conference that she's satisfied with the murder indictment. Now she wants to see the rest of the process to go through. So look like we on our way, y'all. We on our damn way. And lastly, before I get on up out of here, because I told y'all I wasn't going to hold you long. I want to speak on not allowing folks to push your damn buttons. In all honesty, most times people don't give a fuck about you. They ain't going to care about you the way you supposed to care about you. Whether you are sick or you're a healthy person, one thing that can kill you and cause you health problems is stress. Okay? Ain't shit that deep, especially on these YouTube streets. The best way to stay out of drama in life and in these YouTube streets is to stay in your lane and mind your own damn business. I do it and I do it well. You are what you feed into your spirit. If you watching nothing but negativity, you become that. See, that's how I got away. I put some positivity in my life, and look, I feel better about life. And you will get to anybody experiencing this, just try to put some positivity into your life. And I promise you, you will find that point where you will exhale. Because I exhale all the time, no lie. I can't go into everybody's house because not everybody is clean and live accordingly. That's the same way on these YouTube streets. Life is full of strife enough. Any extra, you need to do a self-check and see why unnecessary drama is coming to your door, and once you determine why, devise a move out plan, for, even if it means you moving away from people. I don't have drama because I don't allow it. Now you can try it and get irritated by me real quick because I'm gonna ignore you. But in all honesty, YouTube ain't nothing but entertainment, education, and how-to, girl. It's not a square circle where you can get in there with motherfuckers and go 12 rounds. And even if it was, bitch, I will not. So, I just felt like sharing that with y'all because somebody need to hear that. I know it's a lot going on down on YouTube. I know it. I see things. But at the end of the day, I left drama cat out of my life in 2015. And I've been a better person ever since then. It ain't no ill will against anyone. I'm just in a place of peace right now. And I ain't gonna let nobody ever disturb that peace anymore. And I fight for that peace at all costs. I'm gonna have peace in my everyday life. And I'm going to have peace in my motherfucking YouTube life, okay? That's just how it is. People like to pull your buttons and pull strings. They treat you like you a puppet. They do things to you because they feel like that they can do things to you. Because they can push, poke, and eventually when you growl at they motherfucking ass, you somehow are wrong. When I got tired and realized that I was in shit that was not of me, not because I'm afraid, but because I just don't rock like that, I know the power of social media. Every last one of us down here on YouTube has a opportunity for somebody to look at your channel and fucking think that they see something in you and get behind you. If you got a bunch of bullshit going on your channel, businesses are not going to want to affiliate with you. Period. And if you ain't down here to talk shit, swallow spit, and elevate, then what the fuck are you here for? You can go start problems and situations in your own community. And let me say this right here, right now. This applies to whoever the fuck it touches and agrees with. Okay? If you a hit dog, you will holler. And that's okay, because I'm Beyonce to all the bullshit. I come down here to interact with the people who like me and support me. I be motherfucker if I'm going to come down here and have an argument with a bitch I don't know. I ain't doing that shit. That's stupid. But you have people on the internet, be it YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever the fuck it is that the latest shit that y'all like to get on. You're going to have people on those platforms who are miserable in their everyday life. And we all know misery enjoys company. It does. And they going to try to bring that shit and drop it on your front door. No the fuck you won't. I will kick that shit out into the public streets. You are not coming into my property, my peace of mind, and allow you to disturb my train of thought. It ain't going to happen. So it's not that I'm scared. I ain't never fucking scared. I don't do fake story times. Everything I say in my story times are 100% fact, and bitch, you can research that and find out. It don't take much. I don't play no games. What I allow on YouTube is not what I will allow in my everyday life, because I will reach out and touch a motherfucker and don't give a damn about the consequences. I don't. But what I do is I don't put myself in situations I can't win in. I don't. I still clear the mess and I mind my business. And if you want to have a successful run down to the YouTube, that would be some wise shit for you to keep in mind. Because I keep telling y'all this, I keep saying it, and don't nobody want to motherfucking hear me, but I'm going to say it again. Not everybody sitting on the front row is a damn fan of yours. Some people there to watch what happens, steal from you and your ideals, and to shit on you later on when you start going through stuff. They want to watch the rise and the fall of you. It's on you to determine who that is. And if you don't know how to, then baby, you need to get you something called discernment so that it can help you. That's what discernment is. It gives you a heads up on what the fuck you dealing with. And you's a fool if you don't listen. Let your discernment guide you. I'm no different than a lot of y'all, okay? I watch YouTube every now and again because there's people on here that I do like and I support. But I promise you, you ain't never going to have a situation or a time that Lady Nika is going to insert herself in anything. I don't fuck with nobody, and I'd ask not to be fucked with. But some people just want to fuck with me anyway. But you see how I handle it? I don't have to deal with it. I don't got to put up with shit that I don't want to, ever. And that's on YouTube and that's in real life. It's enough going on that you have to deal with every day than to add some unnecessary shit to your plate. I wish the fuck I would. I have health issues, bitch. And I'm not sitting up here trying to make nobody feel no sorry for me. But see, I enjoy this thing called life. And I don't know what the afterlife gonna hold for me. I ain't never been dead before. And I ain't trying to go and be dead. I'm trying to be here long as I can. Because if don't nobody else love me, I have a family that does love me. I have a group of friends that truly love me. So I want to be here to love on them back. And if I'm stressed out and arguing down here on this YT with folk and letting people in my reality get to me, I ain't going to be here that long. I keep telling y'all another thing. If a motherfucker don't provide the 3 F's, why do you give a fuck about their opinion? That's fucking feeding and financing. If a person ain't doing them 3 things for you, then you ain't got no reason. Remember, before I leave this video tonight, I'll put 2 things I'm finna tell you. Not everybody sitting on the front row is your fan. And they not your fan. And secondly, I need y'all to understand. Please understand. People don't have it for you. Everybody ain't gonna see it for you. And if they don't provide the 3 F's, it shouldn't have sting you so bad. Not everybody on the front row is a fan. And if the motherfuckers that giving you grief or trying to let you have it don't provide the 3 F's, pay their ass dust and find you something to do. Because you more than what you becoming if you get caught up in this shit down here on YouTube. And you crazy as hell if you let people in your reality take you there. I wish I would. I be so calm now, people be scared. Folks been asking me, have I changed? Yes, I have. Because I'm in another phase of my life where I got shit to lose. I ain't fucking with you niggas. No, not at all. Anyway, I said what I had to say. There it is. Boom. Okay? Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the videos because ratings get me recognized on these YT streets. Comment down in the panel section on the topics to which I have discussed in this video. Let me know what you think about it. Just holler back at me down there. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed, child. What are you waiting on? Go on and hit that notification bell when you subscribe so that anytime that I am dropping content on this channel or going live from this channel, you will be alerted. And at that time, you can, if you got time, you can come through and holler back at a player in real time. But that's it, y'all. Tomorrow we got 90 Day Fiance and we got the Real House Girls of Atlanta. We're going to rock and roll with that tomorrow night. In the meantime, in between time, please enjoy the rest of your Saturday morning, late night, or whatever you want to call it. Child, enjoy it, and I'll see y'all on the next video. I'm out. Peace.